Zaczniemy od rozmowy ze Smykiem, bo ma on dla nas zadanie.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Przeniesiemy się tam.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Jak tam Riddick, Burian?
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Co tam nowego się wydarzyło?
Incendio! Tobbs's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
O, fajne są takie misje, Burian. A dużo ci zostało do końca?
Looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Protego! Incendio!
O.
Incendio! 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 Protego!
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
O, to dzisiaj skończysz.
That didn't sound...
Kiepski moment na czytanie listu.
Incendio! Glacius! Protego! Depulso! Incendio! Incendio!
A zastanawiałeś się już nad kolejną grą?
Incendio! Descendo! Incendio! Descendo!
Dobrze.
Incendio! Descendo! Protego! Stupefy! Glacius! Incendio! Incendio!
O co chodzi? Nie wiem, dlaczego mi zabrało czary.
Incendio.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
O nie!
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Zanim oddam to zadanie, chciałbym zrobić zadanie z mapą. Mniej więcej się dowiedziałem, gdzie mam pójść. To będzie tutaj. Dobrze, w tym kierunku.
This place has seen better days. What do we have here?
O, i tutaj miałem dotrzeć.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
O, muszę ich chyba pokonać. O, fuck.
Protego. Descendo.
Why can't I hit you?
Incendio.
Dead.
What will we find in here?
What's that? It's punishment to us all. Miserable user.
Incendio.
I shall avenge your death. Get away with that.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
It's the student from the town.
Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Incendio.
Boiler door. How to open it?
No tutaj atakuj.
Seen a wizard use magic.
Gdzie on rzuca?
You want to beat us all? You... Oh!
You only have Ranrock to blame.
I wonder if I can get down there.
Incendio.
I won't rest.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
Jejku, gdzie mam szukać?
He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that.
Protego. Incendio.
I'll make you.
Stop it!
Moment, a jak sobie wybiorę to zadanie, to czy to jakoś mi pomoże? No dobra. I co? Mam użyć jakiegoś zaklęcia?
Accio.
This door must need power from something.
Nie wiem, co mogłoby tutaj pomóc. Chyba że nie chodzi o zaklęcie. No, wskakuj tam. O!
Incendio.
Super.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
No, nie tego.
I won't rest. Dead.
Too slow. You can shoot the shadow.
Incendio.
Little moon, how nice of you to stop by. Seems you're prepared to surrender now. Much to
Incendio.
I won't rest. Dead. Pity, not quite. I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead.
Incendio. Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Ale się ucieszy, jak mu dam tę różdżkę.
Found it! Pass it to me! Hurry! Before they come! I must get out! Hurry! My wand! Oh, thank Merlin! Thank you! You did it! I found my wand and... Wait! You're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Gdzie tu jest wyjście?
Incendio!
Not your best moment, I fear.
Not quiet enough. You almost had a lucky.
Depulsor!
Dobra, spadamy stąd. Wrócimy do smyka.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
To może teraz zadanie główne. Nie wiem, gdzie będzie najbliżej. A moment, ja przecież mam szybką podróż do komnaty mapy. O, właśnie.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lord Gok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
No, chodź. Dobra, nie chce mi się za nim iść, ale ciekawe, czy gdybym cały czas za nim szedł, czy on by faktycznie tam dotarł pieszo.
One less human to worry about. To your knees.
O, w trakcie walki nie mogę.
I know you're the one. You're the one.
Over here.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child, but which child?
Every we find to Ranrock. We might be on one.
No, sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we look.
Incendiary. It does sound easier. Let's do that. Expelliarmus. You don't know who you're playing with.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
I deserve better than patrol duty. Expelliarmus. Potato.
Still hoping to survive this, are you?
Up there. That's That's our way in. I won't rest.
No jak to tam nie wejdzie?
Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach.
I co, Burian, udało ci się?
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum? Might want to look up.
Czy nie powinno mi zaliczyć tego wyzwania? Chyba że spowolnienie to było jakieś inne zaklęcie. O! Teraz może w złym momencie? No, jeszcze raz.
Look what you've done. You paid for that. Had enough.
No, dawaj. O, teraz. Nie wiem, dlaczego nie zaliczyło.
Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
I have a brother who works at Green Dots. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
No, wejdź tam.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Nie ma trzeciego? O, jest! Super.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Ciekawe, jakie tutaj będą zagadki. Liczę na coś nowego, a nie kolejne portale i platformy.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Nie wiem, czy o to chodziło, ale prosiło się o to.
Need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Wingardium Leviosa.
No dobra, tylko jak to przesunąć? Nie wiem, może tutaj postawić jednak? Co się stało z portalem?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Nic się nie stało.
Incendio.
Jejku, o co tutaj chodzi?
Revelio.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Co mam z tym zrobić?
Wingardium Leviosa.
No, trochę się przesunęło. No, dawaj. Ojejku, i po prostu tyle?
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Teraz szybko poszło.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Defender. Expelliarmus.
Pyk!
Protego. Expelliarmus.
O fuck! Prawie spadłem.
Defender. Expelliarmus.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Revelio. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Nie mogę go atakować, gdy go nie widać. No to wracamy. Dobra, załatwieni.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
I co? Uda się? Nie no, trochę za daleko. I za wysoko.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Kurczę, jak to zrobić?
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side
No
of the
tak,
archway.
ja to wiem.
Wingardium Leviosa.
O, trochę dalej. I co? Nie no, on tam doskoczy? Nie sądzę.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Kiedyś to rozwiązanie mi w końcu zaskoczy. Póki co jeszcze kombinuję. No bo muszę się tam dostać. Tam na górę. No i potem musiałbym to obrócić. No i co dalej? Bo nie sądzę, żebym przeskoczył taką odległość.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
No, zresetowało się. Jejku, muszę zrobić tak, żeby tutaj była ta platforma i żeby tutaj był ten słupek.
Wingardium Leviosa.
To jest pewnie bardzo proste.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okej, jakoś się udało. Okej, jest. Nie mam pojęcia, dlaczego to tyle trwało. Chyba po prostu im dłużej patrzyłem na tę zagadkę, tym bardziej zacząłem ją rozumieć.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
Co tam było? Mam max.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Potato. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Potato. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender.
Oj, nie udało się.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Potato.
Jak zniszczyć te kule?
What a relief.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Chciałbym sobie przypisać te skróty do czarów, tylko jak się to robiło? O, chyba tutaj mi zginęły te czary. Musiałem przypadkiem przełączyć. Okej, no to tutaj będzie atak. Tutaj powiedzmy... będą te czary. Nie, to zawsze było tutaj. O, to w sumie pasuje, no cóż, na dół. O, super. Świetnie ułożone. Niech tutaj tak zostanie. No, niech będzie. Nie wiem, czy to będzie wygodne. Przekonamy się. W sumie tutaj mógłbym dać zaklęcia te bardziej przydatne do zagadek. Czyli tutaj Lumos na pewno. Po prawej jest dobrze. Może tutaj to. Albo może znowu to. A tutaj to. O, niech będzie.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Jeszcze więcej miejsca na zaklęcia. Okej, tutaj atak. Tutaj tutaj zagadkowe. No to tutaj niech będzie... No niech będą te zwierzaczkowe rzeczy. O, niech tak będzie. Super. Ojejku, gdzie tego szukać? Czy mapa mi to pokaże? Jest, dobrze.
Brand new game. Just beware the open flame.
Revelio. Lumos.
Daleko nie musiałem szukać.
Revelio. Alohomora.
A, to jeszcze podniosłem, okej, po prostu gra mnie poinformowała, że już jest pełno. To się w sumie mogę przebrać. Te mi się bardziej podobają. O! Może pójdziemy do pokoju i to sprawdzimy.
Spare a moment. Dick has an idea to share with me.
Super!
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Ale ładnie, zimowo.
It's always nice to see a familiar face. Nothing like finding just the right thing.
A moment, jeszcze posprzedaję.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
A jeszcze odhaczę te dwa znaczniki, skoro jestem na miejscu.
Your reasons, but breaking into Wilfred Lawley's home wasn't...
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbors...
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely, but I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
No co ty?
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things. and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Folk still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
O, tutaj jest jeszcze jeden znacznik.
Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Aloha, Mora. What do we have here? Revelio.
O!
Mine now, demigod.
Salazar Slytherin scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Pardon me?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Booba-Tubas. I hope it's worth the risk.
O nie, oddał mi, ojejku.
Oh my
Niespodzianka!
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf biscuit was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your moon calf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
I'll keep an eye out for your moon calf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's moon calf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers. Revelio.
Jeszcze nie mogę.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Dobra, pójdę tak jak prowadzi mapa. No tutaj chyba już mogę. Jeszcze nie. No. O, zagadka. I balony.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa.
To co mam tu zrobić?
Expelliarmus. Incendium. Compulso. Accio. Descendo.
No coś się stało.
Depulso. Accio.
Gaśnie na chwilę.
Descendo.
Ale dosłownie na moment.
Accio. Descendo.
O co chodzi?
Levioso. Lumos. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo.
O! Pyk.
That's that.
Super.
Settled. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Poachers. Cardiff was right then. I'd better be careful.
Gdzie te balony? Co to za wazony w rogu? Moment, po kolei. Najpierw balony. O, kolejna zagadka. Jest.
He'd better notice is all I can say. I'm better than
Expelliarmus! Protego! Oh, Stupid! Oh, Confringo!
Incendio!
Expelliarmus!
Reductor! Reductor!
Defender! Protego! Stupid! I can't admit!
Oh! Oh! A lucky shot! Confringo! Not so tough now, are ya?
Confringo! Accio! Protego!
You hold that goblin
No.
helm!
Nie tego przeciwnika. Tego.
Let's play Reductor! Confringo! You'll peter out soon enough!
No, dawaj.
Incendio!
Reductor!
Defender!
Dobrze.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Incendio!
You new release!
Levioso! Accio!
So estimated you.
Would you be needing a hypocrite for? Accio! Lumos!
beasts are safer now. Aloha Mora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit?
Tych nie mogę łapać.
Now, I'm only trying to help. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garliff, shall we?
I co, to była dobra gra? A jeszcze to naprawię.
Reparo. Could it be a murder trial? Revelio. Accio. Do cooperate, won't you?
Ojejku. Moment, ja tutaj powinienem mieć to.
Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum.
No fuck.
No, you don't.
No kurde. Dobra, póki co zagadka.
Incendio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Super.
Arresto momentum.
No need to be difficult.
No ciekawe, jak mam to zrobić. A gdybym tak spróbował? Ojejku! Fuck! No kurde. Dobra.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Incendio.
O, nie wejdę tutaj, szkoda.
Revelio. Lumos.
Ojejku, gdzie to jest? Niedaleko.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Gdzie on go widział? Może jest w środku. Pyk.
Revelio.
We shall sort something out.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Oh, Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
O, 800.
What are you up to now?
No i jak to zrobić? Tak też nie. Dobrze.
I'll look after you. Now we can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals. I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
I co dalej? Okej, muszę poczekać pół godziny.
Seems...
Very concerning.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where are you, Archie?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Aloha, Mora.
Jejku. Co ona robi? O nie! Dobra, wyjdę poza obszar misji i mam nadzieję, że się naprawi.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle...
Revelio!
Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Revelio!
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight. I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack.
Revelio.
We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
No ale mapa ciągle pokazuje tutaj.
Archie went this way.
Okej, teraz się zaktualizowało.
I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can.
Co to jest? Co to za aktywność?
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. I saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it.
Revelio.
I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him.
Jejku.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
This is a bastard!
Incendio.
Still no match for me. Aha! That's the incendio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Don't do that!
Confringo!
What do you have in store for me this time?
Protego! Expelliarmus!
They got what they deserved.
Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa!
Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Nie mogę tego przenieść. Tylko podnieść. Obrócić też nie mogę?
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius.
Tak, nie.
Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
I co? Ile to będzie tak trwało? No, trochę trwa.
Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Revelio.
No i co? Chodzi o coś innego?
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
As I feared, they have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Revelio. Incendio.
That wasn't too hard.
Jejku, o co tutaj chodzi?
Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Accio. Flipendo.
O!
Compulso. Flipendo. Descendo. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Dobra, niby odkryłem coś nowego, ale nadal nie wiem, jak to rozwiązać.
Compulso. Flipendo.
Może tak? Żeby było po prostu w tę samą stronę, co symbole na dole?
Flipendo.
O, dobra, wiem.
Accio. Flipendo.
Super. I super.
These rocks have seen better days.
Trochę musiał na mnie czekać, ale są rzeczy ważne i ważniejsze. O, moment, a gdybym na przykład spróbował zrobić to po cichu?
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should really...
Dracus Totalis. Dracus Totalis.
In an ashwinder, no less.
I need your help.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha, Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back. Wonder who lives here.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
We don't want to worry you. I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Nie ma za co. Ale ładna okolica, jeju.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
Jejku, dobra, podlecę do tej zagadki.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
One wonders if one's life is indeed carved out by death.
Not ever. Rookwood's gone mad. What was that?
Hello?
Go about stealing goblins' help.
Expelliarmus.
No nie w ciebie.
Think you're clever, don't you? But you won't sneak. You met Nora Redwell, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't. I've seen you two.
What shall you
Benite.
do now?
Expelliarmus.
I've seen your hat. My wand!
Confringo.
You think I'm impressed? It'll take more than that.
I've seen you use Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Petrificus totalis. Petrificus totalis. Petrificus totalis.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder?
Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Okej.
Someone over there.
Revelio. Accio.
No przeskocz.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That's that. Settled.
come to the wrong place.
A ile w sumie mniej więcej zajęło ci przejście jedynki?
Now, I'm only trying to help. Assignment's all finished.
Wish I could afford my own.
To wcale nie jest szybka podróż.
My older brother.
Jejku, taki kawał.
Pink Smedleys will always look upon you.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. The Pink Smedleys will
Ojejku,
always look
za
upon
100.
you as a trusted ally. Accio. You didn't see that.
Pięknie.
What a remarkable shot!
Ale mi dobrze idzie.
Well, it appears I've been bested.
No i to jak?
Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
There wasn't much to it.
You really are insufferable. You may have beaten me, but your next opponent is sure to take you down a peg, which will be a joy to see.
No, zobaczymy. Jejku, no była tutaj szybka podróż.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Pyk.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Czemu ten czas w ogóle się nie ruszył? O, tu jest!
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
No, nie do końca o to chodziło. Ojej, jak go teraz wypuścić?
Revelio.
O, dobra, jest.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Dobra, udało się.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
No dobra, tutaj sobie skończymy. Fajnie, Burian, że byłeś do końca. Do następnego razu. Na razie, cześć, pa pa!